What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live, trying to figure out the audio here. Had it working a bit ago. Got the music coming through the headset and not the speakers, so see if I can try to figure that out real quick. There we go. Silly me, forgot that one setting that I set every night. It's been too long. What's up, everyone? Jackson Storm, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, so on and so forth. Davi Vinicius, how are you, man? It's been a while. Sonal, good to see you tonight. Hope everybody's doing alright. How is the audio? Like I said, trying a different setup on the routing the audio through OBS, and on my test recordings and streams it sounded okay, but you never know till you go live and you get some feedback. So let me know if the volume is good, or if we need to turn it down or turn it up. Can do either one. Alright, I gotta jump into Alliance Quest, knock out these nodes. What is up, Art of Chaos? Good to see you, brother. I gotta remember to turn on my Do Not Disturb. There we go. Mephisto, Boss Rush had me in a loop of regen, gaining souls. Yeah, he can be a pain if you get caught right at that point. Perfect. Yeah, the first time I ran through that I used Quake, and I almost soloed him. I got KO'd, and he had one HP left. And then I went back in with everybody else, and he just regened everything. So I had to revive Quake and finish him off. It was he can be a real pain. What's up, The Real Deal? How are you, brother? My alliance mates will be happy. Finished my lane tonight, last few nights. Actually, the last week. I've not been able to finish my lane before going to bed. Had to get up and finish it off in the morning. This morning I got up and they just plowed through with the node up. It's only a bleed node, but still. So what is everybody up to? Who is gearing up to do the blade grind starting tomorrow? Get down to the baseline. As much as I would like to, I've got an awakening gem if I were to go for him, but I don't see myself having that kind of time. I think he's going to go for quite a bit. Only thing on my mind is the damn Stark Spidey Crystal coming back. What is that, a week? A week from tomorrow? Same day the Thor movie hits, I think. Well, I wish you luck on that. I mean, the odds are in your favor, but I know guys, well, one person in particular, well, I hope he's not in the stream, make him upset, but no, one of my alliance mates, he did, I think, 7 or 8 tries for Gwenpool and missed her. Of course, he got Stark Spidey the first round, so that makes up for it, I think. What's up, John Doe? Anybody else noticing that parry seems to be off again? I've been getting parried a lot, and I've had a lot of my special attacks parried after combos. Maintenance last night. I messed with parry. Aaron C., welcome, sir. How are you? Look at a dupe. Angela still got $1 million to go for 3.5. I like Angela a lot. I'm glad I don't have to do that grind. The only basic grind that I'm gonna need to do this month, or not this month. When does King Groot come out? Is he next? In the next few weeks, King Groot will be the next one I'll have to go for, unless I pull him in a crystal. Which honestly, I hope I don't, but I don't know. He's not really one that I'm eager to get, but I don't have him, so I need to add him to the roster. He is next. All right. He's one I'll grab one time. I probably won't even bother awakening him. After Rocket Raccoon. I think I just duped him recently. He was one that took forever for me to get. I just pulled him and duped him in the last few months. Aaron C., are you going to go for the 3-star or the 4-star? Or maybe even the 5-star? I picked up that deal the other day, and I got a 3-star blade, so I won't have to do that arena. But still debating. I know it won't happen on the weekend, but maybe second round. I would love to have him because I run Ghost Rider in Alliance Quest. I would love to try him on that team because he gives Ghost Rider that increased chance of placing judgments. Can't wait to get feature 5-star Groot on a Blade Crystal. That would be sweet, man. Gonna test some luck with featured Grandmaster Crystal. Already have the 3 from Daily Walker. How many crystals are you gonna pop? Those are the 300 unit deals, right? Or two? Is it? Yeah, it's 300 units, I think. I don't remember. We've only had one, so it's 200 for the Grandmaster and 300 for the featured Grandmaster. Young Money, what's up? Cut off for Angela? I have no idea. I've been out of the loop. I don't even know what she went for the first round. You're just gonna go for broke if you don't get her, or if you don't get him, just keep popping, or are you gonna put yourself on a limit? I'm telling myself I'm not gonna spend units on those, but I know that I probably will anyway. What's up, Yeet? Good to see you here, man. Just over 3 million. What do you guys think? You think she'll go up this time around, or down? Tomorrow is also the day I look for a new alliance. Current one is sinking. Sorry to hear that, John Doe. I have been a part of a few of them. My last alliance has officially disbanded. There's only two people in there right now. It's actually the same guy, and he hasn't logged in for 3 weeks. Did 5 million like a moron just to add her to the collection. How does one do 5 million like a moron? Takes a particular kind of strategy. So still go 3.5. Yeah, honestly, since I've not been streaming, Sunday night was my first stream in over a week, and then haven't streamed since Sunday. Things have been kind of crazy with work, and I don't need to grind for her, so I haven't even given her much thought as far as what her cutoff would be, and I haven't paid attention to what it was. Imperious One, what's up? Not too far from a moron at 4.6. I think she is a solid champion. If I could convince myself to use Tier 4 basics on 4 stars anymore, I would probably take her to rank 5, but she's only at rank 3 right now, so that would require 8 Tier 4 basics, and I don't want to use all those when there are 5 stars to rank. But otherwise, she'd be going up. Can you get a hold of that guy in the Alliance? The one for my former Alliance? I can get a hold of him, but he's not playing right now. I imagine he'll make a comeback, because he was pretty hardcore. Solid champ that had no use. Well, I mean, in the old Alliance War, yes, because of all the mystics. But if I had her at rank 5, I would probably take her into Alliance War just for the fun of it. Hibbity bibbity! What's up, man? Have a third account, you want to start an alliance, if you can take over one, probably best. I I doubt that one would go, because they had several sister alliances. I don't know if they would want to give the name out, but the very first alliance that I was in is kind of a shell alliance right now. I've got my son's account on there that he never plays, and then a couple of us got a hold of people that we used to play with that don't play anymore. They gave us their accounts, so they're holding a place there. But that's one that might be a possibility for you. I can ask the guy who's in charge there. High Speed, what's up, my friend? Imperious One says, a third account? That is a good question, though, the real deal. What in the world are you doing with a third account? I said I started a second one so my son could play, and then I thought, yeah, let's see how far I can get, you know, how quickly I can rank up. I did that for about 3 or 4 days, and then I said, nope. I put enough time into this account. I can't invest in another one. Don't ask, I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, when I first started playing, I was in an alliance with a guy who he played for everybody. I don't think he ever had a second account, but he had everybody's logins. And that guy was on all the time between his own account and then playing for other people. It was pretty crazy. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. You want to know what the cutoff was for the 11 to 25 at Angela last week? No idea. How do you like Doc Ock? I see his potential, but I'm really not a fan of his fighting style. I prefer Yondu much more than Doc Ock. Started a second account, but mostly to let these boys babysit. Yes. Welcome back, Monkey Flower. Whenever I think of a second account, I just think of all the battle chips I could be grinding in Arena. Exactly. And I think of, if I actually wanted to do that on anything on the second account, I think of all of the Arena I would have to grind on the second account. Like, can't do that. That's exactly why I started an account for my son. He kept bugging me to play, and I'm like, I could let him do the 2-star arena, but no, he'll end up jumping in the feature arena and losing my streak, so just make him his own account. Yeah, Art of Chaos, I know that I've done it myself. You know, so there are instances where I think that's completely feasible, even though it's against the terms of service. But, you know, at times it happens. But, yeah, he was like every single day playing for other people. So it's like they're not moving fast enough in Alliance quests, so he'll log in for him and move him. You wish you had arena minions. Don't be in a hurry, Yeet. Don't be in a hurry. Although, imagine if you want to take up babysitting for a job, you can get paid for babysitting, put that money into units, and have them just grind the 2-star arena for you. Might not be a bad business model. Does that count as child labor? Who are you going for, Yeet? Are you trying to grab Angela? Gran, forgot to tell you, did my first path in Labyrinth, 7,800 units down the drain. Did 550 SL 455 drags. Congrats, man. I knew you were talking about doing it, but that's awesome. It's a good feeling to finally have it behind you, you know, that path done, so you know you can do it. I mean, the rest is it's all possible now. Maybe. If you ever get a Star-Lord. Duped. 5-star. I don't know. It's like, how long do I wait? If we can take somebody up to rank 5, do I just bite the bullet, rank somebody to rank 5, and start knocking paths out? Not quite there yet. Stephen Hill, what's up? And Reeler, welcome. Hector lurking in the background. Hector's my man. We chatted on Skype the other day. I was helping him out with his OBS, and he ended up teaching me something about OBS, so he's a good man. $18 to $19 for Blade. That's going to be a crazy grind. Drax need to be duped for 455? Yeah, I would. I would rank him. I mean, Drax is good, but I don't think he's good enough to warrant those Tier 2 Alphas unawakened. What's up, Alex? Good to see you. Lazar Tripkovich, thanks for the sub. Thought you'd be on last night. No Warmax? No, I fell asleep during maintenance. Getting old. Passed out. 60,000 5-star shards waiting for Tech Spidey. Nice. He'll be ready to tackle some other paths if you can grab him. LOL2 will be out if you don't get in. Yeah, probably. Probably so. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Thank you. I've been missing your lyrics, Ristic. Ain't had nobody to sing to me. Here you come waltzing in here, sweeping me off my feet with your sweet, sweet love songs. Got the Ethernet cable. Stream is smooth. Gonna try bitrate. Nice. I'm glad that you could get that figured out, man. I'm looking forward to catching some of your streams. People talking about doing 20 million plus for Blade. I believe it. I mean, the cutoffs have been going up. I mean, they've been 18 million or so for the last several features, at least on the first run. Turbo Tim, welcome to the stream, man. I just saw you were streaming. How'd your stream go? This is weird, but I had a dream watching you do Labyrinth with a 5-star dupe Star-Lord. It will happen. There you go. Alex has dreamt the dream. It's gonna happen. Going all out for that 1 to 10 range. I think so. Yeah, I would love to grab him as a 4-star, but I don't see myself doing 18 million. I could probably do 12 million on a second round if he went down, but I'm not going to gamble on that. Still can't believe the last one went down that far. Got to see how good they are practically. Might be low-key incredible. I mean, to be honest, Blade looks good, but I'm more excited about this synergy with Ghost Rider than I am about Blade himself. I might just throw a 3-star, and one of the guys in my alliance did that last round of Alliance Quest on the first day or so. Threw a 3-star Blade in on his team with Ghost Rider and ran through map 6 and said it worked beautifully, so I might try that next time around. New jams? No, this is old jams. I found some new stuff on SoundCloud that's Creative Commons, no copyright on it, but it says it can't be used for anything monetized. So I don't know that I would get in trouble if I use that. I'm gonna try it one of these days just to see what happens. But some new tunes that I like a lot, and it's about time for a new playlist. Jamie Johnson, what's up, man? Stream went well. Good to hear. Can't imagine doing 6 million in feature arena. Don't have the time for that. 6 million in feature? Actually, it's not that hard. Well, it depends on how many 5 stars you have. Hella and new Thor. Okay. I did notice though that they're calling him Thor Ragnarok, and that does not fit in the Gladiator Thor spot that everybody's been calling. So I don't know if they just messed up there, or if there's still a possibility for another Gladiator. Gladiator Hulk, maybe. Yeah, it's Art of Chaos. I'm not gonna hold my breath on it. I mean, the last month's leak was pretty accurate, but it was not 100% accurate. There were things that were incorrect, and I would imagine, especially with all of the hype that's going on about that right now on YouTube and in the chats and everything, I would not be surprised if when she drops, that synergy is different or scaled down in some way. If it is there, that's going to be awesome, but I'll get excited when I actually see it. There you go. Cameron's put a link in the chat there. You can check that out. Some pretty crazy synergies. It's Loki. If your opponent is under a curse, then it always counts as if he has more health than the opponent. And his L2, if he has more health than the opponent, automatically deals 7% of the opponent's health as damage. So the gentlemen here are suggesting that Loki might actually be an option for Labyrinth now with that synergy. If you can get a curse landed with an L3 and then maintain it with heavies. And then with the other, is it with Thor? He gets a synergy with Thor that changes his power gain from gaining 1 bar of power to gaining 2 bars of power. So you should be able to cycle through those L2s pretty quickly. I also think it's interesting, nobody's commenting, and it's not as phenomenal, but I like the synergy with Hulk, where Hulk becomes indestructible once he hits 20% health for, what is it, 5 seconds or something like that. And I think that one's with Thor. Last month's leak, the synergies that had champs attached to them came through. No, there was some differences with Mephisto. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, Cam and I talked on stream at length about that one last month, and then when it came out, it was different on a couple of aspects. I think it was Mephisto, maybe it was Morningstar. But I mean, it was pretty close, but there was a few things that were different. And Cameron might remember better than I do what that was. All right, Stephen Hill, thanks for stopping by for a bit. Aaron, see, it's real. It's real stuff. The question is whether it's going to stay. I mean, the information can change between now and the drop date. Kabam can change things right up until the time that they drop them in the game, I would think. Gran Kahonu sounds like a demon. What does a demon sound like? I think they sound like a voice of an angel. Wonder if that synergy would work in 5.2.4 since Curse doesn't show up visually. think you would be the one to know that. Yeah, the cutoff's going to be nuts for these guys because they're also putting out that that new event, getting the Valor, and you can earn that by arena. I mean, like the top 800 and then the top, is it 50? I don't know. You can earn Valor through arena, which is going to drive up the cutoffs for them as well, I think. What do you think would be Angela's cutoff? Well, the people in the chat are saying 3.2-ish. So if you want her to do 3.5 or a little more than 3.5, excuse me, 3.5. Just the name, not your voice. I knew what you meant. Gran Kahonu is the name of a cigar. It's not a buff. It doesn't show up as a buff or a debuff. Yeah, that video that you made with Loki really shocked me. Very surprised by how well he did there. Is BG streaming soon? Was it tomorrow he's back? He posted in our chat that he is supposed to have internet on Friday. So I imagine we'll see him Friday night. Guessing King Groot will go for the same as Angela. Gotta catch them all. I would be surprised if King Groot went as high as Angela, but who knows? Yeah, I can't promise Aaron C. I don't know that he will be streaming. I just know that he said in the chat that he should have internet on Friday. So, gonna rank 5 Morningstar instead of Scarlet Witch. I think I would if I had Morningstar. I mean, not that I would rank 5 her, but I would choose her above Scarlet Witch at this point. I was tempted to do the easy path of Labyrinth with that potion offer today. Thought that package just seemed pretty good. I would have grabbed it if I had the units, but that's my punishment for being undisciplined and unable to save units as I ought to. Every time one of those deals come out, I think, oh, see, this is why you need to have some self-control and not open stupid crystals that you're going to get a bunch of 3 stars out of. But, you know, if you're... I wish they would do that closer to, like, the 5.4 coming out. I mean, because you could stock up on those, but if it goes into your inventory, you've only got, what is it, 30 days to use them? Not your inventory, your stash. But that would come in very handy for 5.4. I mean, you got to think, though, those are level 3 potions, and you can't really get level 3 potions anywhere else. I mean, you're not going to get them by just playing the game normally. So whatever, I think it's how many can you hold in your inventory? If you're not sending them to your stash, I think it's a good deal. But if you're going to get stuff and it's going to go to your stash, then you need to be using them. What's up, iMac? "14 days for revives and potions." Okay, so 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, if you got plans to get in Labyrinth or do some more difficult content that maybe you don't have a higher ranked champion to handle, then you can drop some units on that and push through some content. It's better than wasting them on crystals. Somebody needs to tell me that every single day. This is one of my favorites too, Hibby. Karthik DK, 5-star Black Panther rank 4 is good option for doing Labyrinth of Legends easy path. Karthik, I will say he is not a great option, but he is an option. I do know of at least one person, I think two, but at least I know one person who did it with Black Panther. But here's the thing, easy path to Labyrinth, anybody can clear it. There's no roadblocks that you just absolutely have to have a specific champ to get through, like X23 or Abomination, where you need to have a heal block, you need to have a poison immune. There's nobody like that on the main path, so anybody can clear it. It's just how much are you willing to spend, how many units or revives are you willing to dump into doing it. And a lot of that is going to come down to your gameplay and how good you are, and make sure that you've got I guess here's the only thing that's going to affect whether or not a 5-star rank 4 is going to be a decent option to do the easy path, and that is, can you get their attack high enough to extend the timer. I don't know where Black Panther's attack is, but I imagine with 4 synergies you should be above that mark. Cameron would probably know better than me on that for Black Panther. Gran, do you ever do that intercept where you dash back after a full combo, dodge their first hit, then intercept the second? Seems so sketchy. CM Vince doing it all the time. I do occasionally, but that's not what my go-to. I usually do the 4 hits and then drop back and intercept, or I do a 5-hit and then I do a 5-hit combo, drop back, and then hit a light, and usually that will catch them on the intercept too. But I don't try to evade their first hit and then intercept the second. Not doing Labyrinth with it, just going to do a few more passes in 5.3 with the overflow. There you go. BP only needs 3 synergies. There you go. Thank you, sir. I mean, you could say it's a mistake, but at some point in the game, when the 5-stars were very limited, a lot of people were ranking champions that most people would have a second guess on now. So I guess it would depend on if that's a recent rank up or an old rank up. %30 boost for suicides. Why not both? Because here's the thing, you're gonna die anyway. You're only gonna get, with a 4-star Star-Lord, you're gonna get 165 to 175 hits if you're aggressive and if you don't get hit. And then the second enraged timer is gonna kick in and you're gonna die. So why not both? Eduardo Herrera, welcome. Yeah, he's going to be tough against the bleed immunes, and he's going to be tough against Maestro, because you're not going to be able to inflict any debuffs. Don't boost negatively affect suicides. They will. You won't. You'll be at a negative. You won't be able to, or let's say, like right now I'm running suicides and I lose barely anything with the setup that I have. But those boosts, if I were to throw them on now, that would throw off my regen and I'd be losing more partica on the suicides. But again, that is not going to be what kills you with a 4-star in Labyrinth. If you're playing well, suicides are not going to kill you. The second enrage timer is going to kill you. Pop in another basic 5-star, hoping to dupe that 5-star Loki. So what you're saying, Cameron, is I should use this 5-star Mystic Awakening gem on my Loki? Not going to happen. If that synergy holds true, then maybe I'll think about it, but rank up Rogue or Cable. I cannot speak about how good or bad Cable is because I don't have him above a 3-star, but I do like Rogue. Honestly, want Medusa for some reason. Seeing Doc 82, Winter Soldier, she is so smooth. Yeah, she's good. Put 240 hits on Deadpool. See that? I heard that, Lord Hibby. Someone else, Quickshot, said that he got a whole bunch more hits against Deadpool than against anybody else as well. I'm not sure why that is, but everybody else, you're going to be much, much lower. 'Cause I went back and forth between doing it with my 5-star Storm and my 4-star Star-Lord, and I think I tested him against Red Hulk probably 50 times because I couldn't make up my mind, and I think the most I ever got out of him was 179 hits or something like that. Got to 173 hits with 4-star Star-Lord with that optimal mastery setup. Yeah, masteries aren't going to affect the timer though. Just synergies. That's a good question, Lucifer. I was thinking that too. Is that I couldn't remember. I think it's their present health. 7% of their present health, not 7% of their overall health. Everybody's saying Rogue. Have a dupe 5-star Loki. I'm pondering whether to rank 3. Might as well take him to rank 3. I don't know that I'd commit to a rank 4 on him yet, but I mean, my plan is to get all of my 5-star to rank 3 eventually, so wouldn't hurt unless you just absolutely need to get somebody else ranked right now. You got 261 hits in? That's got to be very aggressive too. But I guess I could see that because like Red Hulk is not as aggressive as some champions. When you go in against him, he likes to stand back there and block quite a bit more than others. Eduardo Herrera, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. That is very true, Ristic. 7% of max health. So it's not going to decrease every time he throws his L2. You're going to be doing the same amount of damage every time. Rank 5 Thor, Angela, or unduped Drax. Out of those 3, Aaron, personally, I would rank Angela. But I think that's going to be a matter of preference. Who's better, Dr. Voodoo or Star-Lord? That depends on what you need to do, Eduardo. They're both top-tier champions. If you need ability, accuracy reduction, regeneration, I think shorter fight burst damage is going to be Voodoo, but if you're talking longer fights, then you got to go Star-Lord. Stocking this hype before baby duty is up. Are you rocking the little one? I don't even think I have a 4-star Loki. I do not. Let's look at the 3-star. Alright, so his L2. Yep, 7% of their maximum health. So it's not 7% of whatever health they have now, or at the moment that he uses the L2, but it's the maximum health. That's pretty huge if you can maintain that judgment or the curse. Limber in Labyrinth allows how many stuns to do heavy? Cameron, what do you think? I've heard 10. I suppose you might squeeze 1 or 2 more out of that if you got your stun masteries maxed out. Four-star Loki hits like a pillow. 5-star one, that impresses me. Well, they're both going to hit like a pillow, I suppose, but the L2, it's not based on his own attack or his own health, it's based on the opponent's health. And so both of them, it doesn't matter if it's a 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star, if you hit that L2, it's going to do 7% of your opponent's health. It's going to be the same exact damage. %, each parry, so 10, yeah. But, I mean, if that's true, if this does work, I can't see them letting that stand. I mean, just like when Dormammu first came out, he was doing massive damage in Labyrinth, and they shut that down super fast. Does he? Have you compared the attack of Loki and Ultron? Ultron's base attack isn't very high either. Good luck to you, Aaron C. I hope you do. I know what a crap streak feels like. That sounded so bad. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. You gonna be doing big crystal opening in the future? I do occasionally. I'm the world's worst hoarder, but I have been known to do 1 or 2. I did a 201 map 6 crystal opening last week, but that's the biggest I've done. And that hoarding was more out of necessity than out of planning. Too many Taco Tuesdays. What? Santiago Hernandez Ballester, what's up? It has been a while. How have you been, man? I always forget that second part of Old Man Logan's heavy attack. Why? Why? Ten and a half seconds on his curse. I honestly need to read more. I just read it earlier, but I need to get more familiar with it. I haven't used him a lot. He's not one that it's really been on my radar, so I have a general knowledge of what he does, but the specifics. Yeah, 10.5 seconds, and then you 100% chance to reset it with a heavy and a 65% chance to reset it with a SP1, which you don't want to use, of course, because you want that L2. Okay, so 10 seconds at 17. At 17, signature 17, he's going to get to SP1 at 9.45 seconds. So at a high enough signature level, he should be able to, with that synergy, get to his L2 easily in that 10.5 seconds. Is that what you're saying, Cameron? Yeah, it gets me almost every time, that heavy attack heavy. Even though I know it's coming, I know that it's coming, I still rush into it. Need 150 more crystal shards for 5-star hero. You going for a basic? X23 doesn't bother me. Hers and Electra's are the same, basically. And honestly, I evade both parts, and I've been trying to tell myself to counter after the first part. You can sneak into hers. Old Man Logan's, I've never been able to sneak in after the first part, but I've been told that it's possible. No, I've never done it, Aaron C. It's got to be a perfect timing on it, apparently. Timing that I've not figured out yet. You can sneak into hers. There you go. Didn't even catch that one. It's one for the ages right there. Hyperion's heavy. His is easy to counter after the first part. That's what actually gets me a lot when I'm using Hyperion, is I try to do a heavy attack, and then he throws his first punch and then he gets countered. Because I think, I can sneak one in here after they're heavy. Nope, can't do it. Paul Russ, can't beat Mephisto. I hate this game. Do you have Quake? You can intercept Rolk too. Just about everybody with a 2-part heavy attack you can get in, but for some reason Old Man Logan is really hard to do. Can't ever seem to do it. Well, that's not right. I can't ever do it. Quake don't work. Why not? Quake has proved to be my best option for him. I just wait till the concussion's up and then pound on him while he's under concussion. And he doesn't get the incineration, and he does not regenerate. Or just don't hit him at all. Yeah. So there are two other champions that have concussion that you could try as well. Cable is one of them with his L2, or is it L2 or L3 Cable? Again, don't have him, but Gambit. Gambit's L2 will also land a concussion. But both of those require you to actually be attacking him to get that concussion, so that's why Quake is superior. Yeah, it just takes some practice. It's taken me a while, but I'm pretty good at Quake even when I'm in the corner. I mean, the timing of for the parry is exactly the same as if you're not in the corner. I think it's just it's just that mental barrier that you think you're in the corner, you can't actually move back, you can't go anywhere. But just keep the timing the same as you would anywhere else on the screen. If only she could bypass stun immune. Well, here's the thing. I've been thinking about her. I mean, you can't do her. You could do her heavy. You just have to keep evading out of it. You wouldn't just be able to parry. You could charge up those heavies one at a time and still get the concussion. Eventually, it just wouldn't be very strong. But Quake is still. I mean, she still has a very high base attack. I guess I say that because you wouldn't be able to play the same way with Quake, but she could still handle a stun immune. I'm going to try to grab all these milestones and all these arenas. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Winter 6 stars coming out next year sometime. Yeah, I've been meaning to do a video of my quake against that Mephisto. Probably should just do it. Been putting it off. What's up, Paul? Just at the grind, trying to knock out these milestones. That's my plan too, Alex. With 5.4, if they give us a generic awakening gem, if they give us the resources to take someone to rank 5, I will probably just take Star-Lord right to rank 5 and awaken him. And then start attacking Labyrinth. Paul Russ, do you have a Wolverine? Invincible just posted a video, I think yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. He used his rank 5 Wolverine against that Mephisto. And one of the things that you'll notice if you watch his video, one of the things he does, when that aura of incineration is up, you stay away. Just back away and keep as far away from him as you can, and you won't take any damage from it. And then you just have to worry about that regeneration, which is really not a big deal. It just makes the fight longer, as long as you don't die. How many points for the 4-star arena feature for Nightcrawler? What did he go for last time? I mean, these repeat features have been going for 8 or 9 million. I think he was just under 9 million, if I remember correctly. $9.1, okay. $9.2 for Nightcrawler. That's right. You were committed. Is this to awaken him, Hector, or first time? He's one that the game decided to bless me with more than I needed him, because mine is maxed and I've pulled him twice already since maxing him. One of which has been from a PHC. Oh, Angela. Okay, so not the feature, the basic. Probably about 3.5 is what you're going to want to shoot for. Go get that baby, man. Blade with Stark Spidey synergy. Yeah, I can't rank my blade up because I was stupid and I did not do the Tier 1 skill daily yesterday. I'd like to get him ranked and test him out some. You'd rather have double your health or double your attack? Attack. Awaken, Arena, and Shards. Yeah, absolutely, man. What's up, Quick Shot? Did you get your computer situation figured out? Got a new computer. That is always nice. Unless you're like me and you had been refusing to use Windows 10 and get a new computer, and you have no choice now. So, I guess I had a choice. I could have got a Mac, but I didn't. Ooh, Black Panther. I'm gonna stun him just to have some fun. No! Or not. He's not gonna let me. Goodness gracious. Alright, never mind. Not gonna stun him. Windows 10 took a long time to get used to. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. I like the older one. I never had, I think, what did I have? Windows 7 was what I used. You'd rather have a team of only Groots, but the whole game explored, or all the champs in rank 1 and nothing complete? I'd rather have all the champs, because I can rank them up eventually. But Groot stinks. He's good for firewood, I think. That's about it. Yeah, Windows 10 is not as bad as Windows 8. My wife had Windows 8 on her computer, and I hated it. That was one of the reasons I just refused to upgrade, because I did not want to use that operating system. Dude, 4-star Punisher, worth taking a rank 4 or 5? I'm thinking about ranking mine, not because he's got a particular spot in the game where he's going to be useful, but just because he's fun to play with. There are other skill champions that are better than he is, that deserve that rank up more if you haven't already ranked them. But I'm at the point now where I really don't have any other skill champions that I want to rank, unless I were to get Blade. Not as bad as Windows 3.0, if anyone is old enough to remember. I do. Remember all that stuff. Yeah, I passed it up on my old computer too, Imperious One. But when I bought a new computer, I had to take what was on it, so. Yeah, Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows... What was the 2000 one? Was it just Windows 2000? Windows XP? I liked XP a lot. That was another one I was kind of reluctant to get whatever was after XP. Those Quakes, I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. Working on it. What should I rank up? 5-star X23 not duped, or 4-star Archangel duped. If you already have X23 as a rank 5 4-star, I would do Archangel. Because he's one that's actually you're going to be using in situations in the game, and then do plan on getting X23 as a 5-star ranked up eventually, but that Archangel is going to come in very handy. Moden MCOC, welcome. All right, Hector. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. And this arena seems to be going so slow. I am dreading the day when I have to take suicides off. Been running these for weeks now. How late you going tonight? We'll see. Probably at least another 30 minutes. I was going to try to get as close as possible to the final milestones in each of these so I can just finish them off in the morning, but I'm old, and once the exhaustion hits, it comes to a point where you just say, gotta stop. So we'll see. 30 minutes. Hopefully. There's some crazy grinders that don't run suicides. I don't know of any crazy grinders that don't do suicides. But if they do, I mean, they've got to have some serious time on their hands. Have a good night, Eduardo. Thanks for hanging. I leave them on for map 6, but I run in Alliance Quest and Alliance 4. I use at least one immunity, except for Magic. I use Magic in Alliance 4 offense, but with her Limbo reversing damage, doesn't really hurt her too much. But I'm also running a setup where, I mean, you can see I'm not losing much health at all on these fights. It's about, well, depending on how many points in despair the opponent has, about 15 to 20 ticks while both poison and bleed are active, and then after the bleed drops off, it's somewhere like between 2 and 7 per tick that I'm losing, so it's not a whole lot. Just have to be careful about special attacks. Double edge only. And what's the benefit of that? Is that you get some extra damage, obviously. But did you say magic is it for magic that you're doing that? Seems to be. I think that's what you had said. Yeah, that's the last time I took them off, Aaron. I had to. There are several paths in 5.3 that you have to take them off, or at least there's one at least that I know of. I think there's 2, or maybe more. But they've got the specter paths, so any regeneration is reversed. And so if you're running suicides with willpower and all that, you're gonna be dead very quickly. So I had to take them off for that path, but I put them right back on, because it just, I mean, most of your time in this game is spent doing arena, and it's just too painful to try to hit all these milestones. Much less grinding for a champion if you don't have suicides active. Is your willpower not working? I know that was a thing the other night, but I've not had a problem with it at all, and I thought they had fixed it. Doesn't affect healing. How does that work in map 6? Are you still able to hit Hyperion with her? I can't even remember what I'm running. It's been a while since I've changed them. Let's see, so I'm running max on both Double Edge and Liquid Courage, but then I've got, yeah, I've got max willpower, max coagulate, and 2 in suture. And yes, suture does affect suicide bleed, not just enemy bleeds. No matter what it says there, it does affect suicide bleed. So I've got a pretty heavy defensive tree, and then the stun masteries, but no mystic dispersion because I'm only running 1 mystic right now. Ghost Rider, well 2. I guess I'm using magic, but she doesn't really need mystic dispersion for me. If I can get an L2 off, it's pretty easy to keep it. So I haven't missed that much. I have missed though the deep wounds. Is there an update? No, it wasn't an update. I imagine it's just a push. But again, I have not had any problems at all with willpower. That thing never affected me. Quake's parry works much better lately. Auto evade to parry, yes, it does. Although I've been having issues with parry today. I have not been able to parry as easily as I should be able to, and I've had my special attacks parried several times in Arena tonight. But that's nothing new, and it doesn't surprise me. It seems like it's a 50-50 chance after every Tuesday maintenance whether parry is going to be on point or not. What's up, Diego? Now in charge of battle group for Alliance War. It used to be my job, but I never had to deal with diversity. You make a spreadsheet and have everybody fill out a spreadsheet. That's what we did. Like a Google Doc or a Google spreadsheet, and then just provide the link, and everybody just goes in there and puts what they have. Special boost for the Blade Arena. What boosts are those? The Fierce Soul boost? But you can't use those in the arena, can you? Just in the event quest. Am I missing something? The quest. Aha, yeah. Okay. Yeah, those are pretty good. They also count towards item use, which starts tomorrow. So if you got a whole bunch of those left over, burn through them for your item use. Would you rather eat a plate of poop or never be able to play the game again? Well, that one is easy. Guess we should clarify what kind of poop are we talking about here. Can you put Tabasco sauce? See, another valid question I didn't even think about. Is it like monkey poop or baby poop?
Get down to the B side.
Can we talk? Can it be those coffee beans that have to you know, that you have to dig out of the monkey poop? What is that called? I have to look it up every time I think of it. I should remember what it's called by now. Ah, glance to L2, jerk. Somebody say monkey poop? Yeah! You fling yours? Nice. I would be disappointed if you didn't, Monkey Flower. You know you can change your in-game name pretty easy these days. Poop Flinger. Beginning to think I should have done more arena yesterday. Chat got weird. It sure did. Santiago started talking about poop, and then everything went downhill from there.
Get down to the B side.
Nothing good ever happens after midnight. It is after midnight. Not for you. It's still like 10 p.m. there, isn't it? MCOC After Dark. Need to have like a sidekick. Everybody, you know, all the late shows, they gotta have a sidekick. Like the Andy Richter on the late night with Conan O'Brien. Kopi Luwak, that's it. Thank you, Paul. Yes. I knew it was Kopi something or other. Some of the most expensive coffee in the world, and I hear it's amazing, but I probably will never try it. Not because I think it's gross, but because I probably will never be able to afford it. Yes, the night is still young for you. Gran, did you actually admit you're Alex, or you just run with it? Did I admit that I'm Alex? No, don't hit that button. I don't think I admitted that I'm Alex. Alex, did I admit that I'm you? I have no idea what you're talking about, John. What did I say? Boy, see, when it gets late, you even forget what you say. Get yourself in trouble. Wonder how big of a difference the most expensive quality coffee is versus average everyday coffee. As far as taste goes, I imagine there would probably be a pretty significant difference if you're a coffee drinker. If you're not a coffee drinker, it's just all going to taste like coffee. But I could tell a big difference between a bad cup of coffee and a good cup of coffee. The guessing Alex? Oh, John Doe, are you talking about my name? Are you talking about Joel squeezing me for my name the other day in Brian Grant's stream? Alex says he's 28 and doesn't have 5 kids, so he's not Gran. Hey, thanks, man. Now if I could just lose a few pounds. Tell you what, I've put on some weight since playing this game. It's not entirely the game. Might have something to do with starting a new job at about the same time I started the game too, but working on it. Yeah, Santiago, that's what we were talking about. That is the Kopi Luwak that we mentioned earlier. Yes, your name, I am Groot. Well, I guess you're going to have to go watch Brian Grant's Labyrinth stream to find that out. I'm sure somebody was in that stream that can tell you. It's not Alex, but it does start with an A. $350 a pound. That's nuts. What is up, Sammy? How are you, sir? Swamped with work. Nobody was in Brian Grant's stream. Modin says I was there. Maybe Aaron. Maybe you're correct. Grant is a spy. He's Amazon's Alexa. I've been working on the accent. Hey, you're welcome, man. Aaron has the closest one. J-Slap, what's up? Aaron Skeet. See, that doesn't sound as good. That didn't work. Yeah, well, you heard your name, man, a couple of times. By the way, Gran, I didn't get Hulk. I did pull a Science Spidey again. Well, it was close. It was close. Sorry you didn't get a Hulk. I'm still undecided about whether to use an Awakening Gem on him or not. Especially now that Gladiator Hulk is not a thing. No, I thought that would finish him. L3. Getting pounded by Luke Cage. That didn't finish him either. Come on, there you go. 5-star crystal incoming tomorrow for you. I am about halfway there. But I just pulled Hulk a week ago. So I'm pretty happy being halfway there. They're definitely coming in quite a bit faster. Yeah, I mean, I just used one on Quake, so, and my 4-star is rank 5, almost Sig 99. I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably will, because there's no other current Science champions that I would use it on. But I was hoping that there would be another good Science champ here coming out soon. Not that I ever go for features. I mean, it would require me to actually dupe my Star-Lord so that I can begin saving for features to have a shot at a feature 5-star Science champ. But 5-star OG Spidey, I have him at 660, can't use him for defense. Yeah, he's pretty crap now. Nerf Luke Cage. See, I don't even have a 5-star Luke Cage. I could use it on him if I did. Just slept the whole stream. Alright, Sonal, have a good night. I might fall asleep with my headset on here. We'll see. Michael Reiki, I think that's how you say that. Welcome. Do you think it's better to open 10,000 crystals or 15,000 crystals? I have 5. How many 5-star champs do you have? Here's what I tell people. If you want a specific champion in the basic pool, then no reason opening 15,000 crystals. If you've only got a few 5-stars, unless it's just a major hype champion, like you really want Stark Spidey, and you know, he's one that is going to be worth popping some crystals for. But otherwise, I would say focus on building your 5-star roster, and to do that, you're going to need to be opening more of the 10,000 basic 5-star crystals. And you want to build your roster primarily, well, for a couple of reasons, but a big reason is because they're huge points in Arena. If you want to be competitive in Arena, you need a good 5-star roster. Mom having surgery tomorrow. Sorry to hear that, Alex. I will be remembering her tomorrow as well, man. Yeah, Michael, I would say you go for the as a habit. I mean, just as a to build your roster, focus on the basics. But if there is a feature champion that you really want, then I mean, it's not going to hurt to shoot for the feature. But I would not get in the habit of just popping every single feature that comes along, because some features are not good, and you don't have, I mean, you're not guaranteed to get them in the first place. But I mean, imagine if you were one of the people that always pops the 5-star feature crystals, and the one time you get that feature, it was carnage. You could have put that 5,000 shards towards somebody else. Come on, Groot. Is he going to shrug off these pacifism charges? He's not. That was ridiculously long. Don't see a reason to pop 15,000 crystals because there are so many good champs coming to the basic pool. Yep. Hyperion Gwenpool in November. Gwenpool would be sweet. Hyperion, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be upset with a Hyperion 5-star, but he's not one that I'm really gunning for. Available to join the tournament this Sunday. What tournament is that, Sammy? 9 p.m. would be 9 p.m. Central. That may be a little bit early for me, but 10, 15, 10:30ish, around that area, I might be able to jump in. I understand that, Alex, but your chances of getting Stark Spidey are going to be much higher than getting Gwenpool. What new 2-star did you get? Oh, from the bundle? From the Android bundle? Is that what you're talking about? I got a Carnage. Yeah, I'm at 22 5-stars, and it does make Arena go by much, much quicker. Unless you die like that. That was one ugly fight. Realm of Legends Winter Soldier with 4 stars. So are you doing it like what Joel Line did? Yeah. Okay. 5-star UC in December. I've decided I probably should go ahead and try to save up for him. I still haven't grabbed him. I always use my loyalty. Yes, okay, very good. Yeah, I mean, if I can join, I will. But like I said, it would be later. But Winter Soldier with a 4-star, that's going to be easy. It's too easy with a 4-star. You can down Winter Soldier with a 4-star Archangel in 75 hits. Star-Lord, max 6 Star-Lord, I can take him down in about 125 hits. Chances of getting 5-star Stark Spidey on basic pool is 1 out of 72. Well, it's his second run in the feature crystal, though. It's not a basic. He's not going into the basic crystal yet. How to use loyalty? I buy the boosts. And alliance donations are pretty steep. So if I don't buy any boosts, I'm adding a little bit of loyalty every week, but it's not a whole lot. If I buy any boosts at all, then it disappears quickly. So when they came out with the Alliance War boosts, I bought all of those just to check them out. Some of them I wouldn't get again, but the Power Start 1 for Magic is nice, but it's not really necessary. Chances of pulling a 5-star feature. I don't know exactly what the chances are, but I know it's a higher chance. So it's kind of a tier thing where you have the most chance of pulling a feature, and then just under that you've got a lesser percentage chance to get a sub feature, and then a lower percentage chance to get a basic champion. But because there are so many basics, there's a higher chance of you getting a basic than a particular basic. I probably just didn't make sense at all there. So if you're saying, okay, I want this one particular basic champion, you have a much lower chance of getting one particular basic champion than you do of getting a 5-star Stark Spidey out of that crystal. But your chances of getting any basic at all are much higher, just because there's so many basics in there. 20 to 25%. That's about what I've heard. Okay, yeah, well, that's for the glory high speed, not the loyalty. For glory, I do buy one T1 alpha, a tier 2 basic. I buy the T2A shards, and then I buy a tier 4 health potion every day, as long as I have the glory for it. Yeah. Everyone uses the same champ, fastest time will win. Then that'll depend on who has suicide. So are you setting rules like no boosts? Alex, I'm not sure. I didn't have mine ranked up before 12.0, but from what I hear, her crit rate on her L2 was much higher than it is now. And every time I use this 3-star Yondu, I wish I could get my 4-star Awakened. Not too much longer before he'll show back up in the arena. No boost, no suicides, no team synergy. Ah, I'm not taking my suicides off though. I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't take suicides off. Thanks, Santiago. That's the nicest, kindest good night everyone has ever said to me. Enjoy your evening, sir, or your night. Yeah, that's my concern, Alex. I don't want to use this. I don't want to use the units to take them off and then put them back on. Make it with a 3-star and see who does the most damage. %, feature, 5% sub, 75% basic. Is the sub feature that low? Thought it was higher than that. Gotta start saving my 5-star shards for Conan the Barbarian. He's coming. I'm telling you. They don't have a choice. They're gonna have to put him in the game sooner or later. The Arnold Schwarzenegger version too, not the Jason Momoa version. Sub feature is that low. Well, okay then. I've learned something. 25, 75. Yeah, it is more rare to get a sub feature than a feature. Yes, I know that. I was just thinking as far as sub feature versus basic. Save it for Batman. Squirrel Girl. Honestly, I can tell you, I have never seen Squirrel Girl. I've seen, actually, on Twitter in the last couple weeks, there have been some cartoons or whatever posted. But before you started talking about Squirrel Girl, I had no idea who she was. Would like it if they put Craven the Hunter in. He would be fun. Yes. I've thought about him, or who was the other one that's been in he was in an Avengers One of the Avengers movies, and he's a Black Panther villain. Claw? With a K? Claw, I think his name is. Have a good night, Aaron C. Vincenzo! How are you, man? There's a name I haven't seen in some time. If they release a graphic for next year and an S champion might be on it, then I'm saving everything for slight possibility of Squirrel Girl. You know she's going to be OP as well. Thought Dr. Bong was a joke, then you look at Squirrel Girl. Sabretooth. Yeah, where's he at? Been crazy busy with adulting. Me too, man. Just started in a new position at the first of the month. Been traveling last week, and just busy days. So I've not been able to stream every night like I had been doing in the past. So gonna stream as much as I can, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up the schedule that I was before this month started. Yeah, I think you're right, Quickshot. One or the other. Most likely like Gwenpool, though. Toad! Actually, I'd like to see Nova in the game. That's another Cosmic. We need Science Champions. The Blob. I'm telling you though, Conan the Barbarian, he's gonna be the best. Can't touch him. Want to know what Magic's mutant ability is? Guessing you'll never know. There you go, Pee Wee Herman. What class would he be in? Thinking mutant, definitely mutant. Well, there's rumor that if they do put, like people are saying, if they do put MODOK in, he should be Science. Oh, almost done. Ooh, do we keep going or do we call it a night? Yeah, let's do the 2 stars. We're gonna throw the 2 stars in. Kabam said, oh, wait, is it Jet Wu, the current best hand-to-hand fighter in Marvel Comics? The name sounds familiar. I'm not remembering who that is though. Kabam said an upcoming champ will be someone no one is expecting. I guess Gladiator Hulk. But everybody was expecting him, though, until they weren't. probably going to be Conan. Nobody's expecting him, except me! As long as it's not another Spider-Man. Oh wow, look at that. Did not realize this. Magneto magnetizes Spidey, so I can't build poise charges. Interesting. Ravi, welcome. Have a 5-star rank 4 Star-Lord. That's like the meanest thing you could say to me, Ravi. That's like the worst. Anyway, no. Congrats on your Star-Lord. Got Cosmic and Science Awakening gems from Labyrinth and 5-3. Now I'm not sure whether to save 5-star shards for upcoming features or open basics. What would you do, Gran? If you have a rank 4 5-star Star-Lord, I think, depending on how many 5 stars you have, save for some features. If you've got a good pool of 5 stars in your roster that you can knock out a good bit of arena with, then it wouldn't hurt to save the shards. If you've only got a few 5 stars, then I would say work on building up your roster. But Robbie, that's something we talk about here all the time. Is I am waiting to do my Star-Lord, so I only open basic crystals because I just want to dupe Star-Lord. And so I can't justify spending 30,000 units on 2 crystals when I could get 3 crystals out of those 30,000 units. But since you've already got the Star-Lord, you don't have that problem. Command might get crazy one of these days and add Capcom champ Ryu Hayabusa? Are you talking about... Ah, shoot. I used to play that game all the time. What is it called? Ninja Gaiden? They should get rid of the copycats. Expel, Dead Force, White Mag, Sim Spidey. Exact same moveset. Well, I don't want them to get rid of them because that's, you know, arena points. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think they're getting away from doing that with champs that they're adding, though. I mean, you can add Sim Superior Iron Man to that list. You can add the 2 Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. Vision and Vision. I guess they're not exactly the same, but... Yeah, White Mags is pretty bad. He has no purpose in the game. Shang-Chi. I don't know who that is. Expel them from the contest. You just slaughtered one of the Capcom iconic champs. It's Ryu? You say it Ryu? I've always said Ryu. Apparently I'm wrong. Well, I wish you had told me that 30 years ago when I used to play Ninja Gaiden. Got the baby asleep. I miss those days. My favorite time with my kids. I shouldn't say that. I got a lot of favorite times, but I really enjoyed them as babies. What is up, John Wesley Thomas? Think 3.5 is enough for Angela? I think so. I think so. Ouch, man, sorry about that. Rank 4 white mags. I got a couple rank 4s I wish I could rank down, but at least it's not white mags. Black Bolt is one of them. Colossus is another. But, I mean, at least Black Bolt, he had a purpose back in the day at rank 4. Use white mags in 4.2 against red mags. That has the 1% constant regen. So the SP2 knocked it out completely. That's interesting. Yeah, I just went through there with the Star-Lord. 3-star Star-Lord took care of him just fine. 10 5-star champs, duped Ronin 5 times. That's, yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, I'm a fan of Ronin. I like Ronin, but 5 times. No problem, John Wesley. Is that Mags even still there in 4.2? I mean, I'm sure he's there, but is he still as difficult, or is he one of the ones that they nerfed?
Get down to the B side.
Yeah, back in the day when there was only a few cosmics available in the 5-star crystal, that would not have been such a bad thing to do for Ronin so many times. I figured he would be one of the ones that they would have changed, you know, like getting rid of the thorns and then the Juggernaut and Venom. And they nerfed the Arc Overload on Maestro. Going for top 1000 Valor for 5-star Thor? No, I doubt it. It's going to be a crazy grind. People are going to go nuts for that. And I'm not going to have that kind of time anymore to devote my full attention to the game. Her name may start with 3-star Scarlet Witch. Yeah, she could do anything. What is up, Zerov? Good to see you. Arc Overload Maestro wasn't that hard? No, he wasn't terrible. He could be challenging the first few times you get to him if you couldn't evade his L1. That was my biggest problem with him. Otherwise, you just needed to bring a heal block champion or a nullify champion or Star-Lord or Guillotine. That's who I used on him the first time. Have Hulk, but I don't use him at all, so I don't want to use Science Awakening Gem on him. Wish there were more God tier Science champs. Yeah, I think we all do, Robbie. I've got my last 2 5-stars were Quake and Hulk, and I did use an Awakening Gem on Quake. I've got another Awakening Gem I probably will end up using on Hulk, but I do use Hulk. I use him in Alliance War consistently. My 4-star. So I would not at all be opposed to having a high sig 5-star. Yep, exactly, and I'm not going to do those kind of feature runs. Any Loki going to try for the Thor Ragnarok? Yeah, at least one. One young man who thinks he has to get first place in everything. Goodness golly. Yeah, I didn't use Scarlet Witch much in Act 4, but Ronan and Star-Lord, my 3-star Ronan and 3-star Star-Lord got me through a lot of content in Act 4. Got a 4-star Scarlet Witch after 12.0. I feel your pain, J-Slap. I awakened my Thor the day after 12.0 dropped. My Scarlet Witch, I had just got her to like a signature level 18, which is about where she needs to be to actually start being useful, about 2 weeks before 12.0 dropped. Yeah, Legacy. How did you know I was talking about Legacy? Who else is going for it, Cameron? No, I don't think movie Thor is going to be cosmic. They said at Comic-Con that he likely will be a different class. But if he's not cosmic, I have no idea what he's going to be. I mean, others are saying mystic, but some of the abilities that he has sound tech, some sound skill, some sound science, so who knows? I guess we'll find out very soon. Have a good night, Reeler. I was planning on wrapping it up before now, but it's like if I can get this round done on my 2 stars, I can wrap this arena up in the morning as well with just a few fights. Might as well get it done. So if you got time to grind arena, you can get these get units back up pretty quickly. About, I don't know what the math is. I know Grant has done it, but I only had a few units at the beginning of this week, and I'll have, after I claim everything here, I'll have about 550. That's enough to go blow on a couple Grandmaster crystals. Mad Cat, Pix, Dubes, DJ. All of them? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish I had the time to do it, but I'm kind of glad that I don't have the time to do it, because I don't want to put that kind of time towards it. What I don't get is, with all the trash science champs, why does everybody pull Science Awakening gems, T4CC? Does Kabam know? Yes, exactly. Gran Master Crystals, yes. Yeah. If only. They're lying to me, that's what they're doing. Have a good night, Sammy. Yeah, I guess, those are the guys that usually do the feature grinds anyway, right? Well, I know several of them. Not familiar with Max too much yet. Does FT usually, and Silent Red, do they usually do feature grinds? I don't know how those guys do it week in and week out. I'm told FT does. I just look at the you know, the Alliance events leaderboards. I don't recall seeing his name up there very much. Maybe I just missed it, because it's usually DJ and Dubes up there. Anytime BG shows a perfect streak thing in your Alliance, Dr. Dubes, yes. He is a monster. What's he at now, I wonder? I'll go check on that. You're above DJ right now? Is he in the hospital? Geek Arts, what is up, my friend? How are things on your side of the world? Yeah. 61,000. He's nuts. He's 3 times my score. Yeah, see, FT, where's FT? Oh, he changed his name. He's number 21. He's Darth Sidious now. But yeah, Dr. Doob is crazy. He's a crazy man. You guys know Doc 82 is an actual doctor in your alliance? Didn't know that. Yes, he is a real doctor. We did know that. And the 82 is from the 82nd Airborne, is that what he said? When he was a field surgeon with the 82nd Airborne, I think is what he said. Doing okay, just busy with the business side of things. Weather's getting better though. How about you? Been real busy myself with work, so haven't been streaming as much as is my custom. Not sure how things are going to shape up in the next couple of months, settling into the new position and everything. We shall see. Ah, see? Ah, Hulk's L1 gets parried. Yes, so Doc is a real doctor, but contrary to popular belief, I am not a real cigar. Man, I got bad jokes this morning. It's not even nighttime anymore, it's morning. If I was a doctor, I would not be free to play that income. Well, he spends a little bit. Why be a doctor when you can be a pilot? Not morning till 5 a.m. 5 a.m. it's still dark. That's not morning. I was joking about morning. It's 1 a.m. It is tomorrow already, though, technically. No, he didn't serve in Vietnam. Doc 82 is my age. Or he's a year or two older than me, I think. My dad served in Vietnam. Of course, John Doe, you know this because you're in that age range too. Enjoy, bro. Yeah, I think I used to have you. I may have deleted you in game, Vincenzo, but not because I didn't want to be your friend, but I had to make room for some people. So I don't. You may still be in there, but I have deleted some people. You may have been one of them. Let's see. Yep. There you go. Nice magic up there. Ghost Rider, Phoenix, and Gwenpool. Oh my goodness, why are you in an alliance with Groot in the name? That's just painful to look at. Almost there. Snake Eyes. Seen people suggest it before. I think it'd be fun if they made a G.I. Joe movie or a game like this, or maybe not. Considering the Transformers game, I don't think that one ever really took off, did it? I played it for a few days. You have Groot as your profile, Ristic? Oh, you had to throw the Star-Lord in my face. Alright. I'm sorry, Vincenzo. I apologize. I will let your Groot stand. No, Jude is not older. We had this discussion in our battle group chat the other day. He's actually a year younger than I am. I think it's Doc, me, and then Jude. Five-star Spider-Man. Killing me, Ristic. If I was not in such a hurry to get this grind done, I would do it. But I think I'm going to pass tonight because I'm just like, right now, I'm ready to go to bed. But I can't quit because I need to get this, I need to get these 2 stars done. I'm almost done. You get to that point, it's like, ugh, how many more fights? And then Legacy, yeah. I am old enough to be his dad. That's not even a joke. My sons are older than he is. Just need 1 Star-Lord. Are you waiting to awaken yours too? For Loki is very mature alliance. Yeah, mature. No, it's cool, Ristic. I actually don't mind doing duels. Especially if there's like a class arena event on. Because those 5-star duels, they give 1,000 points each. Easy to hit those milestones. I wish I had the money when those offers came out, because I would have bought the tech one. But we had a few people in the alliance that did buy it, and we saw some Iron Patriots come out of that. So that deterred me from any inclination I might have had to splurge. I probably would have, I say this all the time, but that may have pushed me over the edge and been the catalyst, so to speak, for me to hang up my MCOC career if I'd got that and pulled an Iron Patriot. Making Hulk mad. $3,100 units in the Tech Awakening Gem 5-star. Wait a second. Was there a Tech Awakening Gem? You could buy a 5-star Awakening Gem? And I didn't get it? It's going to be interesting when what deal they come up with in 1 month for Cyber Monday. That and the 2-year anniversary in what is it, December? $100 for 5-star Crystal, generic Awakening, and 5,000 units. Oh, that's what you're suggesting for Cyber Monday? I might figure out where to come up with $100 if they offer a generic. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. I was thinking that it was in like one of those pick your class deals or something. But again, I'm planning on a generic from 5.4, but I also imagine that 5.4 is going to be pretty tough. That itself may require me to put some money down to buy the units to finish it, since I'm terrible at not spending my units. What? Just whiffed that hit. Can do one LOL clear and get 250. Should look back into those. Makes me wish I had charged back in the day when I actually did do things like Rama Legends and Act 4 for people. Didn't even know that was a thing, man. There's someone who paid $100 for that tech crystal and pulled Iron Patriot again. Might have been me. See that? I was talking about you, Quickshot. I would have seriously considered hanging up the game after that. Oh, the end is in sight. I don't know how these guys do 6, 8, 12-hour streams, 24-hour streams. He's talking about murking, Alex. He can do a clear for someone else. No, Scarlet Witch cannot neutralize that. The only thing that can prevent that is concussion. Really cool. Yeah, the guy that I was talking about earlier, the first alliance I was in, he logged in for everybody. He still plays for a lot of people and has cleared, he cleared Realm of Legends probably for 50 to 100 people. And I've heard he's done Labyrinth a couple of times. He actually messaged me a couple months back and said, hey, can I do 100% Labyrinth for $3,500? I'm like, yeah. Like, who the heck is paying you $3,500 to clear Labyrinth? It's insane. Hey, what's up, Omega Mutant? Welcome to the late show. Yeah, I feel the same way, Alex. I think I can do it in a fairly decent, I mean, a pretty low amount of units. I think I can clear it. Probably not. I'm not the best, but I'm good enough to do it myself without wasting everything. My problem is being able to, having the discipline to save the units in the first place, and then I don't want to go in with anybody else. I don't want to take another champion besides Star-Lord. Even though they can do it, it's going to cost more, and so it just, for me, that I just have that objection that, you know, you're wasting. I mean, you're spending more units than you need to. If you just can be patient, you can get the Star-Lord dupe, you know. So it'll get done when it gets done. It's still there. It's not going anywhere. Waiting for 7 stars to come out. Sounds like a good idea. That's a pretty big want, Alex. I think the folks who use mercs are losers. I only merc for interesting fights. Probably start to be less picky though. You know what? I mean, if it can make you a few bucks, why not? If they're willing to pay for it. Waiting to rank 5, 5-star Star-Lord to 100% LOL. That's that looks like what is going to happen for me too, Zerov. If 5.4 does give the generic and the ability to take someone to rank 5, then I will be awakening him. I've got 6 stones to get him to 97, I think, Sig 97, if I use the gem. Married, and so is Medusa, so despite my attraction to her, I would not pursue her other than as my champion. Just make sure your wife understands that. Yeah, you're good. That's just weird, man. That's just weird. Medusa, get that armor shatter with an L3 and then light hits all the way. Keep that those bleeds up. Would do Labyrinth if someone paid me. I think you're right, Alex. Redheads, yeah. Are you married to a redhead? I might actually hit the last milestone with my 1 stars. Again! I need to just stop. Hulk's L1 is getting parried after 5-hit combos now, so just FYI. Brunette with a tint of red in the summer. Paid in gift cards. That's a good idea. You don't have to mess with the PayPal stuff. There are people who pay you to do feature grinds. It's not just Labyrinth and stuff. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no, I do have one fight left. Oof. Thought I was gonna be 800 points short at the end of my my 2-star, 1-star roster. All right. 2 complete runs through my 1 and 2 stars. Hits all the milestones there. And done. Alright, that's done, that's done, that's done. 150,000? Heck, just get it done. Knock it out. 150,000 to go in this one. We can do that with the 550s, I think. Morto on Morto. Gonna have to separate you two. Guess I'm making up for missing the stream last night. Long stream tonight. Alright, have a good night, Alex. I'm going to be going to bed very soon as well. As soon as I hit 1.5 here. Actually, you know what? I can finish that in the morning. I think I'm going to pop some crystals and call it a night. It is 1:30. I need to go to bed. See if we can get lucky out of some PHCs. Just pop them all. All 2 stars tonight. Hey, good night, Paul. I am using Suture, yes. Should get another 3-star here. Yay, 3-star. Let's see what we get out of the 4-star tech. Another tech. We got a lot of tech to throw onto Yondu when he gets awakened. And that's it. Somebody was asking me where I was at 5-star shards. 5341. 5341. So in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe. Hopefully have another 5-star to pop open. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for hanging out for such a long time tonight. Going on 3 hours. I'm tired. Time to go to bed. A couple of new names I'm seeing. Min H, who's the next live MCOC streamer after this. No idea. Usually Brian Grant is going right now, but he is out of internet still. He said he should have it on Friday, so I would keep an eye out for him on Friday night. DG83, any news on BJ? Just what I just said. Alright. Have a great night, guys. I will catch you next time. Until then, this is Gran smoking it down. See ya.